Okay.
It's glass, but I can't see through it.
Total oxymoron.
I am not.
No.
Stupid.
He is a
A little
little.
chart of.
No.
Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Wouldn't it be so scary if, like, when you zoomed in, you could still see him?
Kind of
Yeah.
reminds me of a periodic table.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot.
This fucking music.
Yeah.
God damn.
His fucking eyes
Hmm?
lit up.
We're being
Oh, his eyes glowing.
watched.
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes.
Side eye.
He's getting a smile.
Is anyone going to say anything?
No,
he
Or
doesn't.
shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
that was-
his nose.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's
Oh yeah, it
better.
was.
I'm Sally.
Little
Guys,
smile that
behind
can't
me
be
is
unmute.
Detective Grimoire.
I
Who are
thought his
you?
nose was a
Crazy.
This
smile.
fellow, the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
Can't ask
I
somebody
don't
that.
know.
What do you mean, why?
Oh.
He doesn't know. This is Crydale. This is Crydale.
You work here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kind of weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what? Poison?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
know this
What's
guy
this
from
got to do with the
somewhere.
plants?
The water controls all life.
Am I coming
Just
out?
like anywhere else on the planet.
No, you're good.
Okay. Sorry. I
Clouds
heard
form.
Yeah, no, this is the
rain falls.
Tomar.
The water grows the plants. Animals eat the
Tomar?
plants.
He's-
Anything you've perceived
he's-
as an irregularity
Tomar
is
is the
simply a
voice
result
actor
of this
here.
hydrological cycle.
Is he-
Oh, he was
Can you
Officer
say that
James
again,
and
but,
Vanderveer and Bobby
condense
Burrows
it
as well.
As if you were talking to a slightly
Wow.
person.
So he was in the last.
Our
game
lake
a lot.
water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA. Sometimes.
Alteration?
Hmm.
Like
Oh.
mutation.
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal. Just nature.
And you're the local expert on all this stuff?
Like,
No.
like Bomb King.
I'm just the gardener.
And Buck. That's probably where I know him from.
He's also the TV announcer from Skullgirls.
Oh shit.
Oh Real. shit, I didn't know that.
Cool.
I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little later. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak to each other?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the men's
Yeah.
gardens.
This game a lot.
Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went
Yeah,
up
except
to
Yeah.
the
for,
garden
I got,
outside
the
my room.
animations for them, the characters are great too.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Watering and
It
weeding.
had so much enjoyability to just like watch
Did
and listen.
anything happen to you yesterday, Fitz?
Mm-hmm.
I was up in the
Almost.
rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been a scream, but it didn't sound human.
What?
Oh
I
god.
thought it was coming from
Oh,
Flora's
that's
tower.
scary.
So we went up there.
We.
Poppy was with me.
We.
Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded.
Oh, you probably
We
broke down.
became concerned.
Oh, so he
Kick
knocked the door down.
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya
Didn't
was
stand
right
a
there,
chance.
laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the two of them together. Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw anything. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, she snapped at me. I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent. I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering. for anyone. Felix is a contradiction. His loyalties are placed firmly within the realm of materialism, money, property. But his ego relies on an entirely fraudulent self-image, don't you think?
We're just roasting him.
I was just
Wow.
about to say
Damn.
the same thing.
Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know. She questioned me,
About what?
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it
That's not
when you
right.
weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
Okay.
She was always kind
Alright, creep.
to me. She'd come into the
Scary.
greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
She just like bugs.
Have you met this guy, Fitz?
Froggy.
Shifty eyes. Doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh,
I'm
I
crying.
see.
He is actually
Wow,
Friday.
this
That's
is
just
Friday.
actually Friday.
Wow, stop it.
Nice painting.
Stop it.
Gives
You
you a pretty
did.
good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside?
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation. Who gave you that information?
Well...
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. And what happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly,
Guess
that
we
would be
don't
kind
get
of
paid.
fun. Like a twist, you know?
Yeah.
It's of no interest to me.
Like
but I
some kind of
overheard Poppy and
twist.
Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But there's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless
Don't taste
colors.
as good.
Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've
Except
tainted a
the red
color by
one for
mixing
you.
it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. There's something
Calm down.
off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
What?
Okay, interesting.
Brudge? Brudge?
That belongs to Poppy.
So, why is it up in Flora's tower?
I'm not sure. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story. Felix made that. That's quite sweet,
Shit,
really.
Crydell would say.
Fitz, one of these
Stop.
drawings is of
Stop
you
it.
in the rooftop
being
garden,
exposed.
I think. With Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done? It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Checkmate.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same energy as the real thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red thing?
Oh, I don't think it's that kind of painting. Penelope knows about birds.
Maybe we
You
are
should
right
ask her
that it's supposed to
instead.
be here.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the past.
Anymore.
It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get
Weed.
it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Weed.
Looks like someone doesn't want you to read that book.
That's the main thing making me want to read it.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her. This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and gem-stony.
Sometimes. You never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it.
Yo.
Fitz's
Real?
room is unlocked.
You eat it
It's
like
up in
this.
the fellow tower.
This could be interesting.
We're actually just gonna go back up there.
I'm dead how similar he is to Crydal. That's really funny.
Yeah, no,
to me.
it's like
This is not
it's,
okay.
it's,
This is
it's
fucked
like
up.
1-to-1. Like it's
I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied.
it's not really bullying. He just wrote a similar character.
Game predicted Crydal. I can't believe it.
Not hidden very well, is it?
Doesn't need to be. It's locked. It's a combination lock.
Corgi.
Sort of.
This might be the bear talking, but goddamn, Sally.
No, that's the other piece. That's the other piece that goes there.
What?
AJ's drunk as fuck.
Is he? What the
Look what
fuck
just
are
said.
you saying, AJ?
Hey, bro,
Oh
this
my
might be
God.
bear talking, but goddamn, Sally, investigation's at.
What? Holy moly,
okay?
Dude is zooted.
AJ.
No, he's not. This looks kind of off.
The beer talking for goddamn Sally. I don't know why he said investigation at
Oh, do you need to make
whatever.
different shapes? Like with the different combinations?
Oh yeah.
At the bottom? I think that goes at the bottom.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not quite right.
The top.
Huh.
You're on the right track, though, Sness, with that.
Okay, so I guess there's one that's shaped like that.
Mm-hmm. How do we figure out the order, though?
I don't think that. Yeah, I see what you mean.
A teardrop?
Do you have that one already?
Yeah.
I think that one actually looks more closer to the
Yeah.
the second one.
Yeah.
I think this point is just
There we go.
cross elimination.
There you go.
Perfect.
Bro?
Wow.
Okay.
I saw this
Bottom.
shape before. I just didn't think it was real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it didn't line up perfectly, but knowing that
Yeah.
like, the combination is kind of weird, like you have
Yeah.
to look at the lines as opposed to everything else, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. Hold on. Huh. That's kind of ominous.
PP and FF.
PP.
Don't call me that.
Huh. Neither of these lights have an actual light bulb.
They're just decorative.
Oh, so decorative.
Quit sulking. Not every
Why
room's
is
gonna
like
be full
half
of
of his
clues.
fucking room empty?
Oh, wow.
I'll
It's a
be
big
leave
empty
now. Have a
space.
night. Oh God, AJ's
Doesn't look
dead.
soft.
Damn.
An empty glass
Why he got
and
the
an empty
prison
plate.
bed?
Looking at it is making me want to cry.
Why?
I don't know.
It's
Guys will
little
live in a room
handmade
like this
card.
and say, "Yeah, this is
Someone's
it."
drawn a heart on the front. Inside it says, "To Fitz from PP."
That poor plant.
From
Looks pretty
PP.
healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
Let him be free.
There's someone outside the window.
Something outside
Huh?
the window. It's probably just a rock.
You sure? It's locked.
You
But
sure?
it leads outside.
I thought we were halfway up a tower.
We are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Boy.